Hey guys. So it is currently January 14th. My phone on silent. And I have yet to leave the house this year. It's been quite a year so far. I've been recovering from the virus since about the day after Christmas is when I started feeling kind of crummy, and just in the last day or two have I really been upright for more than a couple of hours at a time. So I'm upright. I've gotten very little sewing done. But I have still made my plans and goals for 2021. I love goal setting. I think that having a list of things that you are working towards in a year will help you accomplish them. So, 2021, it's got to be better than last year, right? So the first thing I'm working on this year is cleaning up and organizing my sewing room. Let's see. You guys can probably see I have moved a lot of the bolts of my fabrics onto my shelves. So I used to be a hardcore knitter, and these shelves used to be where I had those bolts were yarn. So I packed that away since I'm not knitting as much. I left out enough to do a couple of projects, and then the rest is packed away, and then I'll just pull a few projects at a time from the closet stash and have it not on the shelves taking up room. That should be fabric now. So I also cleaned out some of the other shelves because I did sign up for the Give Me All the Kona Colors club from Stash Fabrics this year. And so I have made a little bit of extra room. This is my watercolor stuff, but I can move this fabric and kind of expand my solid section a little bit as all those new colors come to me. And I'm really excited. I've already designed a quilt to use up some of those solids, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to cut into those as soon as they arrive. I think the first month is mostly purple fabrics, so I had kind of envisioned this quilt more in like the reds and pinks, so I might pull from my current stash to make that quilt. But it's really nice to have kind of a new project for the new year to look forward to. Speaking of projects, I also went through my kind of baskets of projects up above my cutting table and whittled down a few. There were some that were kind of lingering that I didn't know if I was really committed to, so I did kind of abandon a few. Some of them I hadn't even started, so I was just kind of putting the bundle back on the shelf and packing the pattern away. I had been going back and forth on doing the Nebula sew-along that's going on this year, but honestly, I am just terrible with year-long or even short-term quilt-along sew-alongs. I have only finished one ever, and I finished way late. And it was even a Christmas quilt, so I finished it, I think, for the following Christmas. So I'm terrible at sew-alongs. So I don't think I'll be jumping into the Nebula bandwagon. I didn't sign up for the quilt kit. I thought it was a lot of fabric, and I already have a lot of fabric, and I really thought I was going to do it in solids. So I had just bought the pattern. So I may keep the pattern, or I may resell it or give it away. I haven't quite decided yet. But other than that, I have about 8 projects going right now, which is about par for me. I have a couple of patterns that I'm working on for my shop, and then I have a couple of free patterns that will be videos for you guys. And yeah, I'm excited. So one of my other big goals for this year is to do a destash of some of the random fat quarters on my shelves, as well as some of these bundles. My bundles are all in baskets above kind of where the camera is, and the baskets are full. And I just don't use bundles like I used to. And so I have some that are quite old, and I'm sure that someone would love them more than I do currently. As far as other goals, I I want to release at least 4 new patterns this year for my shop. So those will be premium patterns. My premium paid patterns that are up on my website are significantly longer and more detailed than the free patterns that are part of my video YouTube kind of side of things. So they include, you know, more complete instructions, coloring pages, all of that, cutting diagrams. So I have 2 of those in the works right now. So if you are interested in being a test quilter, then be on the lookout for emails on those. You can sign up to be a test quilter on my website. I'll put the link to the little form down below. I have a couple. One is like a very easy, fun, beginner-friendly pattern, and it's actually going to be like a really long pattern because I really want it to be geared towards brand new quilters. So I want diagrams and explanations of every step so that it really is accessible for someone who is very new to quilting and following a pattern. And then I have another one that's coming out that has curves, which love curves. So if you are interested in either of those, then be sure to fill out that form, and I'll be sending out emails probably the next couple weeks. One of my other goals is also to start populating this channel. I started this channel to be kind of an extras, kind of addendum area to my main channel, which I really want to keep focused on, like the longer format, full-scale quilt tutorials. So this channel I want to have like all the extras, like a free motion quilting tutorial that's just a design that may just be a couple of minutes long, or I finally want to do a long arm studio tour for you guys because I did move my long arm last year, and it's in a new space and I really love it down there. So I want to show you guys all about my long arm and answer all your questions. And just kind of any other like random quilty things that pop up. There might be some vlogs, there might be some fun. So if you are interested in kind of more quilting content, then be sure to subscribe here. And I'm going to start trying to get videos up here regularly. So I know I talked on my main channel a while ago about just how many tops I had made in 2020. And before I started incorporating the quilting into the videos, I was just racking up unquilted quilt tops because I was making so many for videos that I never really got a chance to go back and quilt them. So I want to say I have at least 25 quilt tops that really need to get quilted, and the rack by my long arm is it's full. I'll put a little snapshot here. This is the closet in that room, and I have been continually adding hangers to this collection to hold all the quilt tops, and yeah, but no more are gonna fit. So I really need to get on top of that and start quilting them. So I may be recording some of those and putting the quick kind of all over quilting tutorial on this channel, just because it won't be like a full quilt tutorial since those quilts already have tutorials on the main channel, but I'll put like an all over quilting design tutorial on this channel. Another thing that I want to get back into in 2021 is entering show quilts. I didn't finish any show quilts in 2020. And I'm kind of sad about it. I didn't enter QuiltCon 2021. The deadline for submitting was in, I believe, November. And that deadline kind of came and went, and my show quilt just wasn't ready. I had the top completely done, but I really wanted to set aside about 2 weeks for the quilting, and I just didn't have that amount of time between producing quilts for my channel and some other work that I was doing. It just didn't happen. So I decided not to enter anything in QuiltCon, and that was rather sad because I do love QuiltCon. My very first show quilt was in QuiltCon 2019 in Nashville, and then I had quilts in AQS Paducah, AQS Charleston, and a couple of local shows. And then the QuiltCon 2020, I actually won a ribbon. My Tiny Stripes quilt was hanging in the Stripes Challenge, and I won second place, and it was amazing. And so I really do miss shows, and I want to get back into that. So I have a show quilt that I need to finish quilting, and then that will be ready for submitting to shows. And then I also have a show quilt that's kind of about a third of the way pieced. So I'd like to finish that this year and get that quilted so it can be submitted to shows. So I am hoping that shows start to happen again, maybe towards the middle or end of this year. Obviously, you know, it's all going to depend on kind of where the world is, but I'm hopeful. At least some more virtual shows that have like a great kind of virtual show experience. My plan is to kind of vlog the process of making a show quilt and then wrap it all up and release it as kind of like one kind of through time vlog and show you the finished product all at once. Those are my big goals for 2021, and I am so excited about continuing all the tutorials for my channel and starting this one and having even more fun with you guys. So I hope you guys are also excited about 2021, and it's the 14th. We'll see if I leave my house this month. Honestly though, oh, I have never been that sick, and it's really nice to be upright and starting to feel better. So take care of yourself and try not to get sick because it's not fun. I'm so happy to be back. So I will see you guys soon.